What is the manly anime art style? Many artists have their interpretation of illustrating strength. Some authors depict muscles as realistic, while others will go beyond the normal perception. Even so, when designing a manly anime character or a womanly anime character, certain features tend to be present on their outside structure. Before I proceed any further, you might have a question: what's a manly and womanly character? In short terms, people with muscles or a masculine spirit, or maybe just plain adults. If you've been watching entertainment of any sort, chances are you already encountered these characters before. They're not anime exclusive. Manly men and womanly women have existed in other forms of media. But the topic for this video is specifically looking at the Japanese side of things. Hi, I'm the Anime Hero, and this is the manly anime art style. In various works of manga and anime that I've experienced, I noticed a pattern to the presentation of character design. Over the years, we departed from Tezuka's Disney-influenced art style and branched out into various other preferences. Each author can bring their habits to the table, allowing them to stand out from each other. However, when trying to present an impressive person that the audience can understand, certain rules need to be followed. If you're drawing someone who works in law enforcement or military, then you have to dress them in some type of uniform. The same concept applies to drawing an elderly man. To emphasize age, you can add facial hair such as a long beard, balding, white hair, wrinkles, a bad back, a walking cane, etc. There's certain key items to help readers or viewers make that distinction. In relation to manly anime, or old anime in general, there's a few recurring trends to make a man or woman stand out from a crowd. The most basic factor of a masculine type person is stature and muscles. Usually, a character becomes intimidating from their size, so when they appear for the first time, there tends to be a dramatic entrance showcasing their might. Series such as Toriko and Kongo Bancho introduced their main leads through similar methods. The large Toriko debuts alongside the small Komatsu, so it makes Toriko contrast easily. Akira Kongo is drawn differently from the everyday people of his world, such as his hairstyle, large biceps, and tall height. And to further insinuate that message, other people stare and address him by saying, "That's not normal." Other times a character will be forced to fight, which causes him or her to surprise the audience with their mighty physique. Again, it's all about drawing them bigger than the average person, but sometimes just showing them do things that others can't is enough. Well, it also helps if you flex your muscles while killing a beast in a gladiator arena.
Oh, well damn, girl!
Good on you! Nice! Good on you!
Various mangaka draw bodies differently, so it's a matter of personal taste. They can range from slim builds, real sizes, exemplary musculature, exaggerated figures, and very over-the-top bodies. Aside from being big and fit, there are other methods that make up the manly art style. Most of these variations reside in facial features. Just about every manly and womanly character have a specific grin, with subtle hints of strength, confidence, and focus. It's a stoic face that says, "I'm not impressed, and I can beat you." What creates this manly impression, and why doesn't it look the same when seen with other anime characters? The first reason is their thickly shaded eyebrows. Yeah, thick shaded eyebrows are very important. It's part of their fashion sense. Usually, their eyebrows are colored black, despite not matching with hair color. The shape and thickness of the eyebrow varies per mangaka. Takao Saito draws his eyebrows for Gogo 13 as very large, while Keisuke Itagaki will often sketch them as very thin. Meanwhile, someone like Osamu Akimoto will design his eyebrows for Ryotsu in a very comical letter M shape. But what about the girl? The same can apply, but the large thick eyebrows aren't as common in this gender. Instead, it's their eyelashes which are heavily shaded. On the subject of hair, there isn't a definitive hairstyle that describes a manly character. Well, there are hairstyles and clothes that are used by a different group of people, being delinquents, banchos, sukeban, bozozokus, yankees, rockabillys, etc. But that's a different topic. I have encountered specific hair features done by certain artists who often reuse it on their characters. I'm referring to very stylized spiky hair. While that is a normal thing to see in anime, there's a few artists that manage to create their own style, which can border on the hot-blooded character archetype. A very noticeable example is Masami Kuromada of Saint Seiya fame. He often draws the same long, sharp hair on various characters. Another person is Go Nagai, who tends to recycle some character designs, but if the look works, then keep it going. Both Go Nagai and Ken Ishikawa would also add sideburns to their characters. Then there's Monkey Punch, known for also having sideburns on Lupin III, and the curvy beard on Daisuke Jigen. Facial hair can also be used to demonstrate a sign of age and masculinity, best used with a mustache, or the mustache-beard combo. Facial features are another key component of a manly character. Alongside the thick eyebrows and facial hair, there's also the nose. Specifically, one that's drawn realistically. Most anime and cartoon noses tend to be drawn on an angle, have a small line, or even non-existent. But for manly people, their noses are fully drawn, including the nostrils and dorsum. Ears aren't too important, but what finishes the design are the eyes and a stern jawline. The jaw requires no explanation, you can just tell by looking at it. In contrast to the big, expressive anime eyes, manly eyes tend to be narrow with small pupils, but there are some ways to enhance the experience via shaded eyes, white pupilless eyes, and manly tears. What about women? Well, you got me there. Put sunglasses on them, that tends to work. Of all the fictional ladies I bump into, all I can say is they look mature. They too can have a realistic nose and balanced cheeks, but I think the selling point comes down to their eyes and lips. When you compare the majority of anime girls to the women of Space Adventure Cobra, you can tell there's an age difference. These are most definitely women with their accuracy to body proportions. Characters such as Motoko Kusanagi, Faye Valentine, Fujiko Mine, Michiko Melandros, Lady Snowblood, and Serentegra all have that adult flair, and it's really all in the face. There's a certain look in their skin that can range from leader, sexy, strong, motherly, all types of different demeanors simply based on their facial features. Sure, there's other characters that are more unrealistic than others. Ellie Ragu from Shadowskill has that crazy hairdo and larger eyes, but she still looks womanly. Compare Sarah's Victoria to Integra, and you can see more anime aesthetics in Sarah's because of her face, but she's proven her worth as a soldier carrying very big guns, so it works. The dirty pair, Kei and Yuri, are womanly characters that lean way more in 80s anime, but they're part of the girls with guns trope. Other ladies that fit the bill are Ryoko and Satsuki, Cutie Honey, Olivia Mira Armstrong, Alita, the Nightsabers from Bubblegum Crisis, and Ranmaru Rindo. On that note, did you ever notice that some manly characters actually have large lips? I know JoJo lips gradually got bigger, but I'm being serious about this. If you look carefully, certain men do have defined lips. Guts from Berserk is one of those guys. It's not something that's often brought up, but a lot of the adult males that are drawn close to realism tend to have them. What's left? Not much, just a few creative accessories. I'm being literal with that. Sometimes characters can be manly or womanly with the clothes they wear, the weapons they carry, or even the vehicles they drive. Additions can be motorcycles, automobiles, spaceships, sunglasses, tattoos, scars, mechanical limb, guns, swords, cigars, jackets, armor, heart suits, torn clothes, shirtless, or even being naked. There's numerous ways to have a manly and womanly character, and that's the most I got. I hope this gave you a more insightful look on the manly art style. At the very least, I hope you had fun, and thank you for watching till the end. I'm the Anime Hero, I'm just a fan of all things, and I love talking about them.